Hi, and welcome to Bululú Wellness, your guide to well-being. Here, we simplify health with practical and easy-to-use tools to help you live a healthier life. Hey friends, welcome back. This is the final episode in our June series, and I want to speak directly to that part of you that wonders, why can't I get it together? Let me say it out loud. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you may be in freeze, and that's something we can work with. This episode is especially personal for me because when I finally moved to this new city, without the fitness studios, the bus, the classes, the community that I was used to, I realized something big. I did not know how to be with myself. For a decade, I was always teaching, always traveling, always planning the next thing. And suddenly, there was nothing. No outlet, no distraction, no dopamine from teaching or performing. That's when I became more introverted and introspective. And I started realizing, this is the first time I'm slowing down in years. And that's when the fatigue hit. It hit hard. Not just physical, but emotional, hormonally and spiritually. At the same time, I started reading The Body Keeps the Score and learning about the biology of trauma. This is where I understood what was happening in my nervous system and brain. I was finally feeling everything my body had been holding for years. I also started noticing changes in my energy as a woman entering a new season of life. My hormones were shifting. In this period of time, I was also teaching older adults and thinking deeply about what longevity really looks like. I stopped a career teaching for the most famous dance fitness company in the world that targets mostly young generation. And there was me, thinking now what my life looks like. I didn't have great role models of aging gracefully. My grandma died at 51, but I knew I wanted something different. I wanted to inspire the world in a very different way. I went inwards. I went back to journaling, something that I've been doing since I'm 11. I started back my meditations every day. I started listening deeply to podcasts that were meaningful to me. And I started to learn even more about my own biology. There's one thing that surprised me a lot, which was the more I connected with my body, the more tired I felt. Because I had been in a constant state of dopamine seeking, of chasing the high of performance and productivity, I did not know how to calm down. And when I did, it felt like withdrawal. Like if you're an addict and you go into withdrawal of that addiction, it just feels uncomfortable. Even the thought of starting a new project made my body say, no, please no. It was such challenging times. I started changing everything. I started thinking of more nourishment, not less. I started going into anti-inflammatory eating that supported me, not restricted me. I simplified my movements, so no high-intensity workouts for a moment. And I started practicing daily regulation practices. Still, there were days that I couldn't move. I didn't want to move. I wonder if this was depression. But deep inside, I knew it wasn't. It was actually my nervous system in freeze that was finally starting to connect my body with my feelings. The truth is, I had been addicted to the high, the go, the teaching, the noise, the hugs, the people, the applause, the cameras, the pictures. And when that all stopped, my body finally asked to be heard. Now, I'm learning to live in the in-between, to regulate, to stay in tune, to not spike or crash, like blood sugar, but actually my dopamine, to choose sustainability over stimulation. And that's what I want for you too. Let's talk about what freeze actually is. Freeze is one of the body's automatic trauma responses alongside with fight or flight. Now, here's the deal. Sometimes when I say trauma, people think that it has to be a car accident or abuse. Trauma is how the body experiences stress, okay? So it can show up as disconnection from your body, fatigue without explanation, feeling stuck or indifferent, emotional numbness or flatness, avoiding things that you want to do. In freeze, our bodies is conserving the energy and shutting down the non-essential systems. It's trying to keep us safe by minimizing risk, even if the threat is just change, growth, or feeling our feelings. This is why self-sabotage happens, and this is why just do it doesn't work. This is why gentle, somatic, body-led healing is so essential, and it was crucial for me in this time. I want to leave you with a mini tool that will help you reconnect your body. I want you to practice something that is called a reconnection ritual, and we can practice it together. So first, you are going to orient yourself to your space. Look around and name 3 colors that you see, 2 shapes, and 1 sound that you can hear. This anchors or grounds us in the present. So 3 colors, 2 shapes, 1 sound. Then we're going to use movement to signal safety. You can stretch your arms, you can tap your chest. I love placing my hands to my chest. You can rock gently side to side. Let your body know that, hey, we're okay. And then offer 1 kind sentence to yourself. You can try something like, I'm doing the best I can, or it's okay to move slowly, or even, I'm here. You don't have to power through freeze. You can melt out of it with compassion. Try those rituals and see how you feel throughout your week. This episode wraps up our nervous system series, but it's just the beginning of this journey. Your body is asking for safety, and now you have the tools to start offering it. I hope this series supported you, and hopefully you can share with somebody that is navigating burnout, autoimmunity, or chronic fatigue. I am here to support your journey, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoy what you hear, subscribe and share it with someone who might need it. The more people join us, the closer we get to building a wellness community for everyone. Thank you for being here. Now let's navigate this Bululú together. This podcast is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any condition or disease. If you need help, please seek professional care.